Hello and welcome to another update video about Kaspa. So yeah, Kaspa is still fighting with resistance up there. It's the 100% Fibonacci extension level that we've got on this chart, the extension level of the A wave here, this move between December 22 and April 23. Overall on this chart, we see a potential diagonal forming, and I think we're currently in an extension of the third wave. That this third wave is still running, as explained in previous videos. In between, we thought wave 4 might have started already, but with the latest push above the previous high, I have to assume wave 3 is still running. In an alternative wave count, yeah, we have the white wave count is the alternative. Basically, the alternative would be that wave 4 is already running, but the thing is, the move up looks quite impulsive, yeah. So I would rather see it as an extension of the third wave. And it can reach, as long as it's holding 3.9 cents, that's the relevant support level. As long as it's holding that level, it can push higher next to 5.97 cents and then 6.5 and even 7.4. I wouldn't rule that out. But first of all, it needs to break above the 5.05 cent level, the 100% Fibonacci extension level. Quite important, okay? Now we haven't done that yet, so from that point of view, nothing changed really to previous updates. The short-term support or micro support is still relevant, 3.9 cents. The 100% extension is a relevant target, but ideally we push above it. Well, it did that already, but ideally we get to the next FIB extension level. But we need to keep our options open and we need to keep the door open for lower, because we are in a territory where the minimum requirements for the third wave have already been achieved and reached, which was here the case already, which is why I assumed that the wave 4 might have started already. Again, which I cannot rule out, okay? It's just that it's consolidating at a pretty high level now. If we now break below the Friday low that was, yeah, which is here at 4.36 cents, and then take out the 3.9 cent level, then again, it would shift probabilities, in my opinion, towards the white wave count. But besides that, there isn't much more to add. We've got the relevant targets for the third wave, the levels that can be reached next. But again, it needs to hold the 3.9 cent level. And only if I have a confirmed top in place of wave 3, I can give you a target for wave 4. So we don't have that at this stage. And only after the wave 4, and all of that can take a while to play out, only after the wave 4, the Kaspa chart, the price has a chance to move higher in a fifth wave here in the yellow wave count, but there's still quite a bit of work to do. Yeah, overall a diagonals are not very desirable chart patterns because they are so ambiguous. They give a lot of different possibilities and they don't have a real target. That's the problem, yeah, for the entire diagonal. Because if it's a leading diagonal, if you have an ending diagonal, like in a C wave or a wave 5, you can calculate a target using the previous waves. We don't have that here in this diagonal. That's the main problem. But again, you know, we can use Fibonacci support. We can use the trend line that we've got there and our Fibonacci extension levels to calculate the targets for the sub waves, like in this case for the C wave of wave 3. But overall, not much more to add. You know, in addition to previous videos, a lot of people requested an update, but there is just not much more to add, right? So we just need to be a bit patient here and just see where it takes us. At the moment, I would be in favor of further continuation to the upside, but that will change below 3.9 cents, okay? Yeah, that's my update about Kaspa. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.